Things are getting explosive out here in Hunter x Hunter. Exploring the Greed Island, or exactly what it contains, the cards are up for grabs. The fact that Gon and Killua are expanding their repertoire of skills, and the fact that the show is slowly introducing us to more reasons to be kind of worried, more little plot threads here and there. What is it all going to boil down to? And at what point is Gon going to actually have a good night's sleep? It's probably been far too long. But let's see some more. The Staff of Judgment. Calamity will befall those who have committed more bad deeds. I can see maybe that one actually being useful. For 1 to 10 years. They've been toiling away day and night. They've been handling things well. The fact that they've gone through all of this, they've actually listened to her advice and her teachings. Gon could have wanted to carry on the game without her, just do things their way. But I bet they're glad that they actually worked out for the best, considering, Wing's teacher getting no more Nen. They're not completely stranded and struggling through things now. You can always reach out for help when things don't quite go your way. Excuse me? Does he have a grass blanket? To get as many cards as they feasibly can. The initial trade is over. Hang on a sec. They're back there. Keep talking, distract them. And they both rolled great luck, so nothing can go wrong. Now, what? What did they just do with Levi? What has happened? What if they... Two of the 85s. They knew what they were doing. They rolled the dice first to make sure they got something good. Does it wear off, or are they now stuck like this until they can find an undo? Well, that would kind of go along with, yeah, he probably is. And while they have the die on them, they will continue to be quite lucky until it backfires. As long as they can keep certain cards away from them, the game doesn't just end. Well, that one doesn't seem to like it. They're too upset about losing it, so it's fairly easy for them to get another. Well, we know which cards they are headed to next. So all we need to do now is keep an eye out for those numbers of any other characters in the vicinity. Hmm. What, they've had no issue so far. Why is there still open slots? Some aren't collecting them, others are kind of halting progress for everyone else. Don't actually want to reach out in case they're targeted. Did he just stumble across something interesting there? Just happened to show up. Just get used up. You can't do anything. You've got nothing to show for it. Oh, what's this? I see. Well, make it worth your while. Just empty your pockets for us in a above board, legitimate way this time, other than the trades that we've been seeing so far. They are really racking up the numbers pretty well. Well, yeah, I'd start to throw out some of the unnecessary ones. I'd keep more than 5 free because I know that I would just fill it up quickly with extra shit. So now it is conflict, maybe a little bit of diplomacy, but a group would probably look down on them considering they are just, well, they look like a group of 3 children. What could they do? His necklace is very useful. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it doesn't have, like, limited uses. What kind of curses are prevalent in this world? Ah, is he still talking about the bandits? And cloves. Don't forget they took their cloves. He has an idea. How much more are they going to lose now, though, to going back? Even though they were supposed to only have a matter of days or whatever. They're still holding on. Huh? Sick villagers transforms into villagers. You better hurry and do it quickly, though. I'll do it one at a time, considering, there is the time limit of a minute, otherwise they'll be stuck with it. Wild luck Alexandrite. Do you accept a direct call? And as such, time is running out. God has a particular reason why to step in now. Hmm. Well, they are relatively new to all of this. That would be useful to them for them to know. Don't get uppity. Hmm. I guess that is useful. Is there a way to hide yourself from these rankings? Is she going to get out of this meeting without a few scrapes and scratches? And 75. I mean, if it wasn't going to be a card they'd recently picked up. Are they going to mention that they have 75, or keep it quiet, considering? Mm-hmm. No wonder they'd try and get all of them they can. Protect the cards they have, find some other ways to interact with other players and take what they need. I like how there's one person there, not part of a team. We have seen him before. Oddly quiet. Underselling what they can actually bring. They know the abilities, they have the card, and they have the skills to back it. Nah. What do you bring? I like how the rest of the team are very just kind of silent. Just, they know what she's like. Is anyone else okay with this trade? Because you're mean. Know how to read the crowd first. And you're putting your pride over anything else. Just get it over with. Really now. It is funny that they've got just they've got no reason to stick around. They've been doing things themselves so far. You gotta like how Killer is quick to blow a fuse. You've got to find him. Well, if their lives are in danger, sometimes it is best to just to take the easy route. What more? She's giving this up willingly now, thanks to... Huh. Interesting. Just to keep tabs. She's a little bit more helpful now that her life is on the line. Pride is not something that she's having to fight about. See, they're amicable when they need to be. Sometimes it's good to help those, especially ones that come in and are relatively new to this. Do they even have an idea of how to obtain it? 6. And how many are they even going to check 0 just in case? We've got a destination, one that several of them are now headed to. Hmm. They could be hidden anywhere. Any sort of person, NPC, event could trigger it. Hmm. Pirates. Pirates, underwater cavern. Things are going to be interesting. Good thing that Gon can hold his breath for quite a while if this cavern is truly underwater. She's seen some things. If they killed everyone that knew anything, then how was she able to give out this information? Ideas. Hmm. One for each of you. I see. So many triggers, so many events, so many little quests and whatnot that could have been missed. Excuse me. That guy could benefit from going on a run. And how many of the 15 that we've met here are going to continue to be present in the story for a few episodes more? With the introduction now of underwater caves, Poseidon's something or other, pirates. That's kind of a good thing about a little game world like this. Just introduce anything that kind of fits with the theme and you're good to go. Village of villagers sick with some sort of disease and plague. Pirates removing any sort of conflicts and information. Still, it's the other players that are probably the most dangerous. We're still in the tutorial phase. This is long. Mm-hmm. Quite a lot happened in that episode, didn't it? Learning a bit more, getting Gon and Kiddo up to date with the remaining cards that some teams are close to finishing the game. And them coming into possession of one of the ones that is needed, even if it isn't purely held by their team. It's good not to underestimate anyone, especially if you're trying to coincide and work together. Maybe don't immediately start by looking down on them, questioning whether or not it would actually be beneficial to have them along. You're much more likely to have cooperation if you don't be an asshole. And with that said, how is Gon finding this world? Seeing that there's a level of cooperation that can be brought, and people actually working together. Seeing that this game world so far is quite diverse and fun, and these interactive elements and events and quests. Jing has done quite well with all the development and with his friends. I wonder how this entire thing would have went if it was more of a kind of single player, co-op experience with Gon and Killua being in here, not having to contend with the other players and murder mysteries and who did what, are they actually friends or got nefarious schemes in mind. Just being another pure adventure, kind of like the fun they were having, I think, basically on the way to the Hunter exam in the beginning, if you can remember that far back. But if they do manage to grab hold of the card that is hidden here, the only number 2 that is out amongst the players, who's going to hold on to it? Which is the most reliable team to make sure to keep it safe? Is there going to be an argument at the end about this? Considering it's just a temporary truce to stop anyone else from winning immediately. What happens when they've now got the upper hand? There's definitely one thing I find so interesting about all of this, is that much like when we first met the bomber, there are players that could hide their true intentions, their feelings, and then when things are going their way, well, all hell breaks loose. But it is also quite fun to see the inner workings at play, Gon and whatnot, figuring out, hang on, what if we just try this? And then manages to find a relatively rare card, only 5 other teams have it. You can remove curses and afflictions from cards. Well, turn yourself into paper for a second. But also, since the villagers are now cured of this disease and handed over this treasure, does the quest reset however players meant to get it? Or is it just there are multiple of these across the game world that you just kind of stumble across? This village is now cured permanently until the next iteration of the game when someone's won. Does the question never get answered? Has anyone actually cared about this? Who knows? But I want to see more. Hopefully you do too. So, I guess grab yourself another drink and sit back, because I'm not going anywhere. If you've enjoyed this one, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing. It really does help out my channel. But for now, make sure to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. If you would like to try and team up with me to seek out all the things we are missing, whether that be more anime or these magical cards which lead to our inevitable freedom, consider joining onto my Patreon. Like these lovely people here, I can rely on them to help me out when I really need it. So to Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthea, Kite, Mystic Square, Shiwan, Mats, Girly, Cardboard, Akane, Guado, Diego Zenhausen, Tori Jane, the Kebab Seller, and everyone else. One day I may actually show you what I bring to the table.